Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today is August 27th, 2020, and today I was going to be talking about why Donald Trump most likely will not be getting a convention boost. I was just watching his convention. I couldn't watch much of it. It was too horrifying, you could put it. I'm going to be talking about why I do not think he will be getting much of a convention boost. Joe Biden got around a 1-point convention boost, which is actually really, really good. But I'm going to be talking about why Donald Trump most likely will not be getting a convention boost, and if anything, why he would be declining a decline boost. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, I want to talk about how Donald Trump could most likely decline in electoral votes after this DNC. I was just watching it, or RNC, I meant. But I was just watching it, and I noticed quite a few fact checks within the first 5 minutes. And I think a lot of other people will most likely also notice them, which, will make their chances of voting for them a little slimmer. But, anyway, the first one I want to point out is that, his daughter Ivanka, she took a speech right before him, and she said that he does not choose a party. She said that he votes on what's better for the American people, and that he does not choose sides. Well, when he was giving his speech, he said there is a clear choice between Republicans and Democrats. That kind of seems like picking a side. Now, there were quite a few other fact checks, but I just want to get straight into why he most likely will not be getting a convention boost. And I just talked a little bit about it right there. But yeah, let's get into it. So, Minnesota, New Mexico, Colorado, and New Hampshire and Virginia are all like the typical likely states. They will go to Joe Biden, and same thing with Nevada. They will go to Joe Biden. And this is what should scare the Donald Trump campaign, is that Joe Biden already has 232 electoral votes. Same thing what Hillary Clinton have. He basically has all of that locked up. Did not mean to do that. But, yeah, he basically has Hillary Clinton's lead locked up. All he needs to do is gain the tiniest bit off of Hillary Clinton's electoral votes, which doesn't take much, because I consider Michigan also likely. It is just very disapproving of our current president, and that's why I think that it'll be likely for Joe Biden. Now, for Donald Trump, on the other hand, I do not think any states will be likely for him. Maybe Maine 2nd District, but I would put that as a lean, because a lot of national forecasts actually put Maine 2nd District in Joe Biden's column. I personally do not. They do. Differences. But, yeah, I do think, if anything, Donald Trump will be getting a convention decrease. Obviously, there is the chance for a convention bump for him, which I think will be decently rare, since he is not doing the best. And you can tell that he is looking at a speech. He did not prepare whatsoever. But, yeah, Iowa will be tilt, most likely, and so will Ohio. Iowa has the chance of being a lean, and honestly, I could see it being a lean. I might actually characterize it as lean, but I do not see it being, say, an 8-point lead like it was in 2016. Now, for Joe Biden, I see lean states as being Pennsylvania, I see that as being Wisconsin, and I see that as being Florida, and that puts him over the 300 mark, over what Donald Trump had last election. And with the convention bump for Joe Biden, which he did bump up around 1 point nationally, I do not think Donald Trump will be bumping up that much, because the DNC certainly had a lot more hype than the RNC. And I know a lot of viewers watching the RNC that are like communists. And if anything, the RNC will just turn those like communist/socialists more to the Biden column. So, I mean, yeah, I would characterize Pennsylvania as likely after the convention, or after the DNC and the RNC. And I would put Florida as likely, but I just can't because um, went for Donald Trump in 2016, and it's Florida. But now let's talk about Donald Trump. He will win Georgia by a tilt margin. I can tell you he most likely will win Georgia, not 100%, but he will most likely win Georgia, and he will most likely carry Texas as well. I would love to see Texas go to Joe Biden. I think that would be very, very interesting. But I do not think that it will go to the Democrats this election. And now, more positives for Joe Biden. Arizona is a lean state, according to a lot of forecasts. So is North Carolina. But just to make the national forecasts happy, I'll put it as a tilt. Because I think Donald Trump definitely could pull off a victory here, and honestly, I see him doing that. But the national forecasts say otherwise, which is why I'm going to put it in Joe Biden's column. And why am I going so much off the forecasts? Well, because all of the forecasts basically have the same exact thing. None of them really show negatives for Biden, and I think that's a very good sign for him. And same with Nebraska's 2nd District. According to most forecasts, that is a lean. Actually, in a lot of forecasts, it is a likely, but I will put it as a lean, because I do not think that will overwhelmingly go to Joe Biden. And this is why I think Donald Trump will have a convention decrease. Because if a lot of people pay attention to the convention, which I've paid attention to both, the RNC definitely told a lot more lies, you could say. A lot of them just talked about job growth, and if you've been paying attention to the COVID crisis, obviously there's not much job growth. And I think what the RNC will do is that it will make a lot of the Trump supporters that are like, ooh, yeah, jobs, Trump 2020. I think that the RNC will make those guys even more Trump. So I think, a solid state like Wyoming will become even more Trump. Like, instead of voting for him by 20, 30 points, or by 20 points, they'll vote for him by 30 points, Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, good. Didn't think you would. But, yeah, I mean, I really think that there's going to be a convention decrease for Donald Trump, honestly. And there was a convention bump for Joe Biden. And that was mostly because the DNC was more hyped, so a lot more people watched it. And a lot of the people that were like, oh yeah, it's hyped up, why not, I'll watch it. A lot of those people actually, are considering voting for Joe Biden. And I think people like John Kasich will bring over a lot of votes, which is why I'm putting Ohio as a tilt and not a lean. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was just a little short video. I know I have not been posting, at all. Same thing with my TikTok, because school is just starting, and there's not a lot of room to make videos, because, there are 2 of my teachers that give out homework, every single day, so I'm usually stuck at home doing that for a while, because they are not the type of teachers that give you 3-question half sheets. They give us 30-question front side and back side. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely, hopefully.